Is nobody else out there worried about Milwaukee? Am I the only one in a city that is not Milwaukee worrying about Milwaukee? I mean, so much with this guy and the other guy, not that guy, but the other guy, about who's going to win the MVP back and forth. I mean, you've got the Athletic writing 1,500 word articles about culture and skin color impacting. I mean, it's just insane. All right. I'm surprised that Stephen A. Smith or Skip Sayless isn't out there every single day pounding this. They probably are. I don't watch those shows. Is anybody else just a little nervous about Milwaukee here? The Bucks are in first place. The Bucks don't look like they're going anywhere. The Bucks have already won. Giannis is a champion. The other two guys, and Jokic and Embiid, are not. I'm just saying. Thumbs up, subscribe. We appreciate it. Corey Parson with us yesterday. Just me solo today. Let us roll. You're going to hit the thumbs up button, right? Right? Okay. Just checking. First bet. We talked about this on the overnight leans and locks. Now it's up. It wasn't up initially when we talked about this. Now it is. And you look at under 242 in this game. Pacers, Hawks. Well, Indiana right now is a couple of guys questionable. And I don't know if Hunter and Trae Young are going to play. With that said, Indiana is so bad, you don't need those guys really playing against Indiana to hang. Now, to lay 9, that's a different story. What I love, though, is that both of these teams have tempo and scoring associated with them, which is pushing this total so high. But I think the lack of scoring in certain stretches is going to hurt both of these teams, and getting to 242 is not going to be as easy as it seems. You're not really afforded any real dips or lows in the ebb and flow of this game, and I think that's going to catch up with both teams, and that's why you'll see under 242. Let us move on. Look at who's in town. 236.5 is too high for me. It's simply too high for me. Denver needs to win. Milwaukee needs to win. Both of these teams have not fully clinched anything when it comes to home court throughout the 1 seed, if you will. So there's still pressure, and there's still the need to play starters here. Now, I don't know what the hell's going on with Chris Middleton, but that hasn't changed. That's been consistent all year. So that's not like, oh, my God, Chris Middleton. The other side of it, though, is Denver and what they do. There's nobody on the injury report. Well, Colin Gillespie, but that's it, right? There's nobody on the injury report. This is a full-on battle right now. March 25th, a meaningless battle with a bunch of starters playing a lot of minutes. And you know what? I think at that point, you can jump in and go under, knowing that more starters will be out here than not. This was at 9 when I bet it. I'm going to need to start posting this shit in the Discord before I come on here so you can see. This was at 9. I jumped on it at 9. I'm okay with it at 8. The Utah Jazz got absolutely dismantled last night. I don't even know if you call that a basketball game. The only thing that looked worse was the Villanova women's first half. And Utah just gets smacked in the face. It's the second leg now. But it's also, and I think that's key here too, while Utah just got pushed down to the floor, it's also the second leg for the Kings. And the Kings just did a lot to hold off the Suns. I mean, that was a 68-point total in the fourth quarter alone for these two teams. They were going back and forth and back and forth. Now, the Kings did a lot of their work in the third quarter, but that's a long night for Sacramento. I think the Jazz can come in here and take at least enough of a chunk out of this game to stay within +8. So, third play is the Jazz +8. All right, let's move to this Clippers game. I'm going to go over 224.5. Pelicans are starting, or at least realizing that there isn't much time left. And then you've got Paul George, right? Like, out is Paul George, and that hurts your defensive capabilities. Absolutely. Kawhi Leonard on the floor means that you can still do a lot, but without really Paul George now, your ability to slow or limit one guy, Brandon Ingram, is going to be limited now significantly. And look, the Clippers are such a weird team because they don't score a ton, but they also don't give up a ton. And I'm surprised actually that this total is at 224.5. I thought it would be a little lower, but it's still fine for me. And I still think that's the best place to attack this game, is looking at desperation from New Orleans side and knowing that the Clippers here are going to be turning to a couple of backups, a couple of guys off the bench, and defensively just not as tight, if you will. Last play, I'm just going to go over the Sixers team total. I'll strongly suggest that you play over Tyrese Maxey player props when they pop in. The Sixers are going to have no problem scoring on the second leg of a back-to-back, because guess what? It's the second leg of the back-to-back for the Suns. Now, they may get blown out 130 to 115, but I don't have any issue here going over 112.5, mainly because Embiid in, that's 50 PRA, like 55, 60 PRA. Tyrese Maxey is thriving if either James Harden or Embiid are out, or both are out. And if both are in, great, because Tyrese Maxey has slotted himself back into a volume scorer. So I think that is the play to get over 112.5 for the Sixers. Second leg of the back-to-back for me means more scoring when you're taking on another team on the second leg of the back-to-back. There's your 5 and 5. Yes, we will run back and run through everything, but let me tell you what's happening at Bet365. You have to be 21 or older. Gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. Colorado, New Jersey, Virginia, Ohio. It is a disgrace if you haven't signed up for this yet. Absolute. It's a slap in the face to whoever you talk betting with, whoever you do your bets with, or me or anybody else. You want to slap me in the face, that's fine. I probably deserve it. But to other people, take 60 seconds out of your life and click that link below. I mean, Colorado, I am so disappointed with you in Colorado that you have yet to take advantage of this. Sign up, deposit $10 below, claim that offer, bet $1, get $365. Just fade all 5 of my 5 and 5s. That's fine. Go ahead and do that. That's cool. I don't have any issue with that. But I have an issue with you not taking advantage of it. That's my problem. I don't get it. Take advantage of it. Under 242 in the Hawks game, under 236.5 in the Nuggets game. Jazz +8 over 224 Clippers, over 112.5 team total for my Philadelphia 76ers. Okay, that's your 5 and 5, and I'll see you on the Discord. ES Insider is the code. You know the drill. You know what we do there on the Discord. We had another night, 6-2 night last night, where the only thing we didn't hit. ES Insider is the code. The link is below. Sign in, sign up. It's not just me, Lindquist, Isaiah, Raza. The 4 of us are holding it down, so you're going to get tons of plays from all of us, and you can hang out for a week for your first week half off. ES Insider is the code. We go 6-2 last night. We missed Princeton. That's fine. And then we missed a +500 ticket. Okay. It technically goes down on the record, even though okay. We're crushing boosts, by the way. We've got the news god in the house. I've been now the boost god. And that's from the news god, so I'm not stealing shit. We'll see you Monday, 4 o'clock Eastern, for the OddsShopper.